When I started Avid, it wasn't by choice. I was in the 8th grade when I came home one day and my mom casually asked me about Avid, and of course I had no idea what she was talking about. Turns out she enrolled me into the class for the following year and I had to prepare for an interview that was coming up at any moment. Let me give you a little background information on my family. When it came to my education, they always pushed me toward any opportunity. My mother has some education in college and my father graduated from high school. So when it came to my education, they encouraged me to put my best foot forward in my academics. In all honesty, being a part of Avid was the best roller coaster ride that I've ever been on. Avid has become a part of my very existence. This shaped the way I think and work. I've always had that drive to be successful in every aspect of my educational journey, but by being included in a course that prepares you for not only college but for life, it forces you to think limitless. It encourages you to make mistakes and learn from your hardships because that's the only way you'll improve and be better than you were yesterday. My Avid teacher, Mrs. Lex Brown, went by the famous saying, "One band, one sound," meaning that if one person in our class was failing, we were all failing. We were a true Avid family. We studied together, encouraged nothing but the best in one another, and helped to pull each other up when we went through personal struggles. This encouraged us to be more proactive in TRFs, in our Cornell notes, and in the many discussions we had in and outside of our Avid class. What gave me the confidence and strength in my abilities was when I would be in another class and the teacher would have us do Cornell notes for a particular part of the lesson, and I would be so excited because they would ask if we knew what they were. And I'd proudly raise my hand with one or two other students, but sometimes no one knew what they were. So of course I felt that sense of pride because I was prepared and I knew what everyone else didn't. I was also a part of the Classic Upward Bound program, which is a college preparatory program designed for high schoolers and low-income families. And there were other students there that were in Avid, and we all had this unspoken communication between one another about certain topics we discuss. The struggles of figuring out if we had the TRS correctly this time, keeping our binders neat because we had a binder check coming up, and making sure our book bags aren't too unorganized. Trust me, we all felt the stress of being on the path to become college ready. But it was all worth the satisfaction in the end. Being a part of something so life-changing can impact the way others view you and how you view yourself. I remember the times in my life when I didn't advocate or stand up for myself, or the times when I felt helpless and the only way I thought I could escape it all was to change every single aspect of who I was. On the morning of December 11th, 2018, I found out that a friend of mine passed away in a car accident, and of course, I didn't take it very well. But I still fought with myself and managed to wipe my tears and come to school. In the hands of social media, by the time I got to school, the news had already spread to past classmates that knew this friend. So we were all in mourning. I had only told my close friends about this, so the rest of the day was hard for me. But here I was thinking, I have Avid today. But unlike most Avid days, I didn't smile. I walked into Avid thinking the worst, but thankfully my Avid family offers acceptance and love that is limitless. Without many people knowing about my situation, I was hugged without question and assured that everything will be okay for my classmates. Throughout all of this, it just goes to show that Avid has not only helped me academically, but personally as well. My Avid family has brought smiles to my face more than I can count, and I am truly grateful for those moments. Lastly, Avid has helped me realize that my strength is limitless, and I am my own competition. I determine where I'll go in life, and I determine how hard I'll fight through every obstacle. Thank you for those who've paved the way for young people everywhere to see their full potential. Thank you, Mrs. Lex Brown, for being a second mother to me and others. Lastly, but certainly not least, thank you, Avid, for being the best educational decision that I've ever made. I appreciate you. I will forever cherish your impact and be grateful for your hard work and dedication to every student you touch.